Alright, this quick video is going to show you how to solve algebraic equations when they're in word problems. So I'm just going to give you an example here we're just going to look at together. It says, Mr. Sanchez gives students 5 points for every correct answer, 2 points for answers earning partial credit. Write an equation to represent the score, S, on the test with 20 questions, where C is the number of correct answers and P is the number of answers earning credit. And so you'll see the solution here. So basically they have the equation, okay? So S is go 5 points for credit and 2 points for partial credit. So sometimes they'll give you other things in the question. I'm going to do something different. Let's say something, instead of taking that out, let's say that a student earned 81 points and we know that they got 15 for credit. And they want to know how many partial credits they got. So all you have to do is substitute into your equation. So if they had, their score was an 81, it goes there. Your credit, they got 15 right, 15 credits right, so 15 times that is 75 grand total, plus whatever 2p is. To do the math, you can take 75 and you can move it over here to this side, and 81 minus 75, so if I took it off this side, is 6. Move that up a little bit so you can see my math. So it's 6 points equals 2 times however many partial questions they got. Divide by 2. The answer is we got 3 partial questions. So it's not very difficult to solve. First, you might have to get the algebraic equation, and then inside this question it will tell you how many points they got, for example, and how many credits, how many partials did they get, and you solve algebraically from that point. Let me zoom out a minute. You can see all the math that I did. So you're just plugging into the equation you got. So you would have solved for that equation. So I didn't waste the time of doing that. We did that in the last video. But you got the equation. Now you solve using the equation you got. So here's a couple of them for you to try. I'm going to do one with you, and then there's a couple on there that you can try yourself. Now, I chose one that has a lot of different questions on it, and I'm going to zoom in real quick. But I only circled 3 of them for you to work. I'm going to do number 2 with you, and then the other, number 3 and number 9, I added enough information that you could do extra work if you wanted to try those. Number 2, Key uses 2 cups of rice when cooking a meal for a family, plus a third a cup of rice for each guest that comes, extra guest. Write an equation that represents how much rice she would have to make. If there are 9 extra guests, how much does she have to make? Okay, so we're just going to solve this one together. So if you want to pause and try, we can come back and check your answer. All right, so I'm just going to pull it down like this for a second, and we'll just solve it here. So we know that the total number of rice, the total rice that she's going to use, we know that there's going to be 2 cups plus a third of a cup for every guest that comes. And that's going to tell you how much you're going to get. Now, to solve algebraically, they tell you there was 9 extra guests there. And so what we're going to do is 9 extra guests goes right there. So that's the same as 9 over 1. I can reduce. 3 goes into 9 3 times, that's 3. So your total is going to be 2 plus 3, 5 total cups. So you had to come up with the equation first to plug in the information they gave you. Again, there are 2 other questions on here you can try if you would like. The others will help you practice writing equations, but these 3 are some that you can solve. Not too bad. It's based on the skill from the last video. Good luck.